Hello everyone, Dara White, X1X_X1X here again. Getting close to the end of this $200 to $2,000 and it's not looking great at the moment. I played quite a lot yesterday actually, but you can see here it didn't really go too well. I think we started here, we're down to the 18th here, and you can see I had a nice little stint, these 5 or 6 sitting goes here, but especially later on, few and far between. I've dropped quite a lot. I would say I'm definitely running bad here. It's more often than not the 70-30s that I'm getting in. They're binking straights and turns, and it does happen. So I'm not going to cry about running bad, but it's just not the time for it to be happening. So just another couple of days to go. I'm going to give a bit more of a grind today. It's 2:48 in the afternoon, so I'm going to, for the next, let's say the next 4 or 5 hours, I'm definitely going to play as much as I can. I'm going to play the $30 and the $20 setting goes. You can see here we've dropped back to 686. Well, we're up to, I think our high point was just under 800. It was about $790. But then the session yesterday it dropped down a little bit. So we're going to try and get it all back today, plus more. And I'm going to wait until this $30 one starts, and we're going to jump in. So get a few of these on the go. I don't know how many I'm going to play actually. I'll maybe play 5 of each. I think that's 5 there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. And 5 of these. And hopefully, at least if we're still running bad, I've got it on video, I've got proof. There's 4. Got one more. And you're just in there. I've got myself a new playlist. I'll let you hear this first tune. It's from the movie Sunshine. Don't know if you can hear that in the background. Quite inspirational stuff actually. I think that's enough of that. I'll use up basically the whole file size just in the soundtrack. But I've got the music going on my other computer, and I've got the headphones on. So although it'll be entertaining to me, unfortunately you'll not be able to hear it. But that song there was Sunshine. It's a guy, he's done his own, he's playing it on his keyboard. If you search on YouTube for a guy called SULIJOO, Surface of the Sun. I've never actually seen the movie, but apparently it's quite a good film about space, what do you call them? I was about to say space scientists, astronauts that are on a mission to reignite the sun. So that's your module. I've never actually had an interest of watching that though. And this is the other song that I've got on my playlist. Mika Red One, Kick-Ass. I watched the movie Kick-Ass last night. It's actually quite entertaining. Stupid but entertaining. So hopefully we can get a few of these rattling up soon here, so I'm not balbing along like an idiot. It's probably not the best time of the day to start. You can see it's only about 10 o'clock US time. So it's basically a lot of Europeans I'm going to be playing against here. So have a look. There's Holland, USA, UK, Australia, Spain, UK, Australia. Australians and Europeans mostly. It's not a racist thing, but I tend to find there's a lot of Australians aren't the greatest players, so I'll apologise to the Australians out there watching this. So I don't mind playing the Australians, but I tend to find the Europeans are quite good players. It is very stereotypical for me to say that, and I do apologise. It's just from past experiences. There are obviously phenomenal Australian players, so I'll take that back maybe. I'll get myself a cigarette here before we start up. I'm going to play we'll stack the tables again, even though if you've watched in the past it's a bit chaotic. And I'm going to force myself to not look at the hand histories as much as possible, because I know it really does hurt my game. So hopefully it would be nice if we can get a nice between $100, $200, $300 profit today. I could raise this up, but it's only going to cost me 15. It's a small little pair. I'm not really looking to win it pre-flop. Yeah, it'd be nice to flop a set and win a big pot. Taking down the 60 chips pre-flop's not really that great. It's now 3 overcards for a pair, but we've picked up a gut shot draw to the low end though. Obviously if a 7 comes, any jack beats us. Sixes are maybe still good. I doubt it. Well, there's the jack. I'm just going to give up here. Maybe our sixes are good, but I highly doubt it. Obviously any 9, any 10, any jack, any queen, any 2 clubs. Wow, the guy did straight on the turn. That's pretty sick. We've still got the 1, we're waiting on it. It might take a while to fill all these up actually. Suited connectors on the button. Not a great flop. Backdoor straight, backdoor flush draws. I might call the 30 just to see what develops on the turn. Probably a bad call, but I've got position. And now we pick up a straight flush draw. I'm going to raise this here, depending on what Johnny does. We've obviously still not got a hand at the moment, but we've got a huge drawing hand. I want to kind of scare them out here. Wow, that's so sick. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's flopped this straight. We probably should have called there with hindsight. And now we've priced ourselves out. We can't call here. Even with such a huge draw. I'd imagine any spade gives us the winner. We should have only called the 60. That's, hindsight's a lovely thing. I don't think raising's the worst play here. But with hindsight, calling definitely would have been better. Live and learn, live and learn. That's not a great start to the second go for us. Just the sort of thing, when you're running bad, these moves, they don't pull off. When you're running good, that raise works every time, or if it doesn't work there, you end up calling and you hit on the river. But swings and roundabouts, as they say. I always get superstitious about it. It's just about the timing. I think if you're running good, your timing's just, everything seems to work. When you're running bad, just the timing seems off in every decision that you make. I still don't necessarily dislike our raise there. I suppose you can think we can just call the 60 on the turn. We're getting easily good enough odds just to flat call here. But it's such a weak bet. I think by raising we give ourselves a chance to win the pot right there. And even if somebody does call, we've got so many outs to try and hit. I certainly didn't expect this guy to come back over the top. So weird. So I don't dislike my play, but with hindsight, obviously it would have been better if we just called. And I've eventually, I found a letter that works, which is nice. You're not hearing me clicking away with the letter in the background. I don't know what the date today actually is. 19th. Yeah, it's the 19th today. Well, it's 3 days until I fly across to Ireland. But then I've got another couple of days after that until I've got to stop playing on full tilt. So we've maybe we've got about 6 days to keep this going. As long as I've got internet when I'm across in Ireland. going to call with the open ender here. It's obviously not great. Oh, I got check. I doubt it though. Oh, it did. I might have to bluff here. Hope he was in some sort of draw. I'll maybe get him to fold a 7. We're obviously playing 5 high at the moment. And he must have folded. Maybe got him to fold a 7. Yeah, maybe got him to fold that a club draw. But you take a long time to. I doubt you had a club draw because you take a long time to fold. You maybe had a weak 7. Just over half pot. Not a nice flop with 3 callers. We do have the second nut flush draw with our top pair here. We'll check for a bit of pot control. 800, what is this? Oh, story of our life. Worst case scenario, he's obviously got the flush. Second worst case scenario, he's got the pair of aces with the ace of hearts. But I think with our redraw, I don't think this. I'm going to put them all in here. We've got a redraw. Ace 8, well over ahead. Good stuff. I'll probably get a note on this guy. Scary ace, rag, donk. Oops, some way to play ace 8. He maybe thought that by us checking on the turn we showed a lot of weakness and we didn't have an ace. It's still an interesting pot size bet. Waiting a long time for these to fill up. I'm going to be sitting waiting a long time. I maybe should have done the turbos actually. They tend to fill up quicker. Although I'm not the biggest fan of the turbo ones. I love the limp. The guy's got how many chips? Makes himself 195 behinds. Wow, I love it. I love it. This is obviously a pretty quality player. Beautiful. Beautiful. Give him a 2. 2 out of 5. Oh, he needed the 5. Yeah, the guy had to pay the jacks. A runner wheel would have been nice. So we see our ace rag donk tag was pretty spot on there. Limp call, 3/4 of your stack with these two. More than that, it's probably like 7/8 of the stack. So it's the $20 ones that are filling up here. The $30 ones are taking a while. And we'll see how they go. If they fill up quick, I'll maybe unregister from 1 or 2 of these and play another couple of 20s. I've got top pair here. Just going to check a bit of pot control. There's not too many scare cards. As I say that, the king comes down. Yeah, that's how it goes. I'm just